Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In yesterday's video we did spend the day in the Haven camp talking to both the Iron Bull and Sarah, going through all of their dialogue options as of right now. I did also spend some time before I started today's video working on my inventory, and I also went into the prison cellar area of the chantry and looted everything and picked up all the Codex entries down there, since Sarah was kind enough to unlock everything for us. Now, I do want to head back to the Hinterlands today, but before I do so, I want to go into the War Council and work on the war table. Probably three of them again, just to kind of spread them out, and I want to do it now before I forget again. So we had 2 in Ferelden, the Bog Unicorn. What? We have received an offer of assistance. I am unnerved but not opposed.
It has nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
I'm talking you two. Okay, it is not the first strange promise we've received, and likely will not be the last. An elegantly written note follows. The Inquisition has need, and we would provide. We have in our possession a mount of noble spirit, fallen in battle against rage, returned to life by the boundless urge to run and serve a worthy cause. And noble master, prove what your followers already believe, that your reach is beyond this realm, that even the forces of the Fade are your ally, that death is no barrier to victory. I don't understand. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'll let Liliana quietly work on it.
Let's see what we have.
The creature has arrived. It is just as unnerving as expected. A bog unicorn. I don't know what that means. I genuinely have no idea what that means. But anyway, let's look at the Cult of Andraste. I remember that from last time. So before the 5th Blight and the arrival of the hero Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon, one they believed to be Andraste reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Like someone pointed out, Edward probably killed most of them. But there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountain containing their relics. With a concerted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. And Liliana can do this. She says that this is a task best left to a few select agents knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. I have just the ones in mind. That sounds good. Or Cullen, I'm leery of what we might find in these passages, but we have enough soldiers for a search. They will simply need to be careful. Yeah, I'm going to go with Liliana on this. It is incredible how many passages remained undiscovered, even after the Chantry's arrival, and they scoured every inch of these mountains for years in search of anything related to the sacred ashes. The cult didn't build all of this. It was here long before, and who knows how many years it would take to find it all. Of the new passages uncovered during the search, most were long empty or contained goods far beyond salvage. A few, however, yielded some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contains strange runes we have yet to translate. If we can find someone capable of doing so, they may prove of use. Interesting. Oh, another one? The runes discovered in the mountain passage during the recent search are of a type never seen before, neither Tevinter nor Elven, and perhaps dating back to the time of Andraste herself. There are few who might be able to translate the script, and the benefit of doing so is unknown. Okay, so Liliana can do this. We have agents with magical knowledge and the means to acquire text. Let's us work on this ourselves. Or I know of several Antivan scholars who can be discreet. They would happily translate these runes for us. Well, let's go with that one.
Let us begin.
Interestingly, the runes are Alamari in origin, belonging to the tribes that inhabited Ferelden almost 1,000 years ago. What is of greater interest, however, is that none of the runes translate intelligibly, meaning it is all in code. According to the translators, a reference to the Guardian also indicates an island off the northern coast. Most curious. I will continue translation efforts in the hope we can narrow this down furder. An island off the northern coast. Huh? Well, that's 3, so that's where I'm going to end things. I know there's stuff in Orlais, but we're going to have to do that a separate time because I want to head out to the Hinterlands. And here we are back in the Hinterlands. A couple things before we go any farther. I did get a Codex entry, and I'm in the wrong spot again, as usual. So Codex, and it was under creatures and the Horsemaster's notes on mounts. So it looks like there must be an option for me to switch types of mounts. I saw my horse in the stables when I was selling stuff at the blacksmith, and I didn't leave it on video because I didn't think it was that big a deal. But apparently the bog unicorn that I got and the war table is a mount, and I don't know how I switch them out, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure, eventually. But apparently there's a fade spirit in the animal or something, and that's a little disturbing. So that's the one thing. The other thing was I have an update to Sarah's Codex entry. So I wanted to kind of go to the bottom. It says Addendum Denerim. Sarah's claim to have lived in Denerim cannot be verified, but seems likely. The alienage there was neither stable nor secure. Many residents of the city fled the region following the Blight. Given her nature, Valrio would have seemed rife with targets. Denerim has more than its share of suspect nobility, but most were rallied against a common enemy thanks to the efforts of the hero Ferelden. Forced to, more like shits and double shits, per Sarah. So I thought that was funny. So here we are in the Hinterlands. I have Varric, Iron Bull, and the Iron Lady with us. And I do want to go work on this quest, the Lone Warden. But there's lots of things I can do and explore along the way, so I figured let's get started in doing that. Well, let's save, since it's been several minutes since I started. So there was I remember when we were coming to the crossroads the first time, there was that sign marker. Oh, Varric needs to be leveled. Well, I'll do that later. There was that sign marker that was pointing up here, yes, to the Calenhad's foothold. And I have a feeling this is the direction I need to go in. Let me put my little beam up there. More random loot just lying about the place. Oh, and a skull. Let's go get that skull. Because, well, actually, let's go take care of the Fade Rift first. It looks, oh, hi, hello, demon. Right here. Hey, get him, Iron Bull. Go get his attention. They're just stuck over there. Hi. Die! All right, let's not stand on the green stuff, Vivian. But whatever, I'll just attack that one first. These guys are level 6, so they're more in line with their current level. Oh, let me work on the range ones while Iron Bull takes care of those. Yeah, all done? Okay, great. Let's close this rift. No level up? Darn. I thought I was going to get a level up out of that. That's some decent influence. More power. Okay, let's loot here. And then before we go any farther, I wanted to go back to where that skull was. Right there. Can I get there in an easy way? I don't think I can climb up that way. Let's see. There's a little rock bridge. Yep. That worked. Oh, there's a dead woman. Well, let's do the skull first. There's 4. There's one there. One there. One there. And... Huh. Oh, there we go. More shards. I feel like I'm going to just be collecting things till the end of time. It's a big sausage roll, looks like. That probably came out wrong. Oh well, it's fine. Okay. That's the skull. And can I just kind of go this way? Yes, I can. That's a lot easier to come down than it is to go up. Dog statues and... Oh yeah, there was a shard over here. Let's grab that.
An impressive tower. I wonder what it held.
I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a sign or something? 8 million more shards to go. Looks pretty old. Saga of Trida. Right Axe of Our Mother, 2nd stanza. Yeah, I've been reading these. Sort of. There's a lot of Codex entries. I don't remember half of them, really. I remember the people ones a whole lot better. The places sometimes, but a lot of like the songs and the stuff, and I'm just like, my brain is overwhelmed. Maybe on like 3rd, 4th, or the 10th playthrough, I'll remember this stuff more. Okay. Jump there and hey, look at me go. Jump bossing. And magical loot? No. How close am I? Okay, I'm pretty close. Let's go to the tent and get another fast travel spot first. So let's mark that. And there's another skull, more quests. Oh, and then we'll go see the lone warden, maybe. Oh, I think I still need ram's meat, right? Really? Where's... Ugh. I move forward where the body should be, and it's behind me. Nope, I have 10 now, I guess. Sweet. Lake Lutheus. So there is where the warden's supposed to be. What is down this way? Oh, I'm guessing this gets me to the road. Right? Looks like a couple different ways. This gets me back to the crossroads. This gets me back to the road, the main, what was that? The King's Road. Okay, that's... I hear a skull humming, or a shard humming. No, it's a skull. Come on. Let's get the camp first.
You want to set up camp?
Yes, I do. Great. Rifts at the foothold. All right, I don't... Okay. There's a quest over here. Map to the waterfall. Huh? Forbidden Oasis. Wrong one. Why I'm going there. Hunger Pangs is done, ready to be turned in. Map to a waterfall. This map depicts a bridge with 4 pillars and a waterfall under a tree. Find the spot marked on the map. All right. There's a waterfall, but I don't see any pillars. Okay. And Embrium, and
Good view of the King's Road from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't look as bad as it probably used to. I already went to all these places. Apparently I have to go back. But it looks like they're all relatively close together, right? And I have to go up here anyway to do the farmland security. So, well, we'll do that later. Let's see what's over here. And jump. And that doesn't seem to go anywhere. Sound like a frog. All right, well, let's come back around and go up to see the Lone Warden. Eventually. I totally could ride around on my horse, but I feel like I'd just be getting on and off a lot because I need to loot things and talk to people. And maybe there's a setting I'm missing, but I like riding around too. It's nice. Unless I'm completely missing something. Like the whole purpose of the game is to ride your horse everywhere. I doubt it, but you never know. Lots of flowers to pick. Embrium. So I need to go over to mill the water. So I'm guessing the house over there is where I really need to go. What is over here? Jump. What is over there? I know you can't swim, Theron, but we can jump over rocks, I think. What is this? Masterworks Sturdy Bianca Grip. I need to sit down one day and build gear for all my companions and upgrade their weapons and stuff, but I haven't done it yet. I figure I'm still low enough level where I might get away with it, but I'm gonna have to do it eventually. Because they're all running around with like low level gear. There is a bunch of bad guys, so let's save. Hi. Carta Bowman. Thank you for being grouped together so nicely.
Mercenaries.
Looks like Carta. Lyrium smuggling would be profitable around here.
Would it? I mean, I guess. Oil, elf fruit, and... Deep trouble. Hang on. Let's look at that. The door to Valimar is locked. Find a key. Is this like a entrance to the deep roads or something? I don't really want to go back to the deep roads. I don't like the deep roads. I mean, it's interesting, but it's always so creepy whenever we go down there. Maybe not always. It wasn't that bad in Dragon Age 2, right? I guess the Corypheus stuff was sort of in the deep roads. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Off topic. Oh, there's a big old bear down there. I guess I have to kill now because I'm in combat. Great, level 8 stuff. It's probably not so great for me. It's fine. It'll be fine. We can do it, I believe. We've got it. We've got the Iron Bull. Because he likes, you know, to put a the in front of his name. Oh no. Oh no, you lost aggro. Alright, let's... Is this one of the bear with the bear claws? No. This is not where I meant to go. Okay, let's look up. Yeah, I don't want to go any farther down because this is going into a whole other section I want to do on a different day, I think. So let's figure out how to get back up here. Oh good, there is a path. Pillars and waterfall? No? Not this waterfall? Okay, let's see. How do I get over to this house? Well, let's stop and pick up the... Get this first. The landmark. Saga of Trita, Bright Axe of Our Mother, first stanza. Well, now I can read it. And promptly forget about it. I know I'm a really bad RPer. Forget about all my stuff so quickly. But there's just so much of it. And it's not a bad thing.
It's a fight, not us.
Hello? You guys...
There and there, no gaps.
Hello? Save and...
Keep focused. They'll know what it means.
Alright. Blackwall. Hello.
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah! That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come!
Okay, so we have bandits and conscripts. So let's set them on fire. And then electrocute them, and then just spew ice at them.
I wasn't here to fight. Stop and think. For that, you know. Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
Depends on who you ask. The Inquisition has questions. Well, let's just say greetings are in order. I feel like that's semi-polite.
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I wasn't accusing the wardens yet. Is it killing bandits? Well, sometimes. I mean, Edward did, I'm pretty sure, a lot. Then where are the wardens?
So where are the rest of you?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time, they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
Yeah, they can. Those treaties sound powerful. Did he mention it? I'm totally blanking. I mean, I know what treaties he's talking about, but Theron doesn't.
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
It's interesting. I feel like, well, I guess Duncan knew about the treaties, but Alistair didn't. But Alistair was a newbie warden. So I guess it is more well known, but they lost them for so long. So I don't know. It just seems flimsy that he would suddenly know about it, but whatever, it's fine. Where might the wardens go to?
Do you have any idea where the other wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they disappear to.
Then again, thinking about it again, a blight did just happen, and Edward used the treaty, so everybody probably knows about them by now. So, duh. Yeah, it is concerning that they would all disappear at once. But why haven't you disappeared?
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
That seems strange that you would never have to check in. And where you just would send your recruits along without anything? Well, neither of these options are great, so let's say inspiring but fruitless?
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Ouch.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved.
Yeah.
If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
Well, how can you help?
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Sure, why not? I mean, I'm not gonna not recruit anybody. It's my first playthrough, so I want to get experience with everybody, but sure, join the Inquisition. Seems random, but okay.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long.
Probably.
This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Although I guess it isn't weird that he would want to join because we've just had this whole conversation about all the wardens going missing, so he would want to know what was going on. So he is a warrior, so let's grab him instead of Iron Bull, and then we'll keep Vivienne and Varric and see what happens.
Are you all right, Lady Vivienne?
Whatever are you talking about, darling?
In our last fight, I saw you take a blow. If I'd been there quicker...
Oh, aren't you precious?
I appear to have offended.
No, dear. You couldn't possibly offend me.
Yeah. Oh dear. They're... Vivienne, you gotta stop being so snarky to people. No one's gonna like you. I mean, I find you kind of awesome, but I don't think everybody else is going to. Mosaic piece, and I finally leveled a mace schematic. What else did we get? A note. Charred paper, a letter found on the body of a bandit who stole from refugees in the Hinterlands. The ink is smudged, and only a few sentences can be made out. You can die pretending you'll earn back your soldier's honor, or you can do something with the skills that son of a bitch taught you. Spend some time with my boys. No one will know who you are in Ferelden. And it's not so bad. A little bit of smuggling, a little bit of extortion. You'll get used to it. Yeah, totally. You'll get used to being a criminal and stealing from people. Sure, no problem. jerk. Kind of okay with you being dead now. The Orlesian Empire. I feel like I should have read that before, but that looks like it's about everything over here. So I'm going to off video level everybody up again, probably when I'm back in Haven, but this is where I'm going to end things for today. That was the whole point of that sentence, and it really got away from me. Tomorrow I'm going to head back to the Storm Coast and work on, I don't know, exploring a section over there. There was a quest to do with Grey Wardens, so maybe we'll bring our new Grey Warden friend with us and go from there. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.